Hello and welcome to another exciting, well, hello and welcome to another poetry reading with me, ClarencePlank, the Shoebox Poet. So I haven't been around for a while and I just took a little break. I know I didn't say anything about this, but I was just taking a little break to try and mentally, um, mentally adjust to things because it's just so much is happening. And when you're dealing with every day is a freaking new historic day, you get tired of making history. You get tired of seeing history being made every day because it's so freaking frustrating because there are people that are being hurt in the process. So, and I can tell you right now, just to let you know, if you think that you are safe, you are not. Anyway, welcome to the reading of the Shoebox Poet. This poem is called Florida. It was all so new and felt like a dream. Being in a new place and we had no fear. It felt so good, just being alive with every breath. Somehow we have must known this was meant to be. All of these people with open hearts and laughter and memories, dreams we shared, and a hope that we brought us together from all over God's earth. The distance doesn't seem so far. Now that you have met your brother, hugged your sister, and danced one last dance with a friend, staying up late, learning about each other, even if we decided to take the moonlight swim, it doesn't matter because we are poets and we can hang with the best of them. Now, this poem was written in 2002. I went to a spring symposium through poetry.com down in Florida. And they were doing these things where people were able to get together to go down there for a contest where you can win money. Now, I mean, a lot of things, there's a lot of other things about that, but that's neither here nor there about the situation here. But it gave us an opportunity to be able to meet other people who were poets and be able to make friendships with people from all over the world and back home. And a couple of people I'm still in touch with today. And I mean, that's like 2002. So, I mean, you're looking at that was like, 23 years ago. So, still have a lot of friends that I still call friends here. Um, but this poem was inspired by being down there and being around other people and experiencing new things with them, which was which was really awesome. So, and then you do make mistakes in the situations. This next one's called Moment. I can still feel her tender kisses upon my lips. I feel myself shake from being so nervous. My heart races and I can feel her skin under my touch. I can remember how much I wanted to make this moment last forever. I know there's just so many moments like that that I can recall in my life where just being with somebody, where you had those moments where you were nervous about things, and getting to and being in that moment where you're finally going to do the first kiss or something. Um, but I know for me, as you get older, well, as I've gotten older, those things don't really come about as they used to. It's either because of all the experiences I had to where I found a center to myself, or it's just that just don't care. I don't know. That's one of the things I want to talk to you about at the end of this. This next one's called Forever. When two spirits become one, two souls banded by a circle that becomes a ring, and two become one. This poem was written about my ex fiance. As the first person I ever, wanted to give a ring to, because I thought it was when it was time and she was the one, but well, not the one, but the one at that time. But things didn't work out that way. This next one's called Glass. A fragile heart of glass made of a fragile heart made of glass, broken, pieces of shattered love, crystal shards wound the soul. It was only a memory, one of pain. Time mended her fragile heart, while her love for him turned to dust and was blown away by my love for her. And a lot of times, I know for me, when I was dating different people, I heard them say a lot of different things about me as a person. Or even dating or just being friends, they always talk about how you're different than other people. Yes, I'm different than other people because I want to be different in how with everybody I meet, or with anybody when in any situation. But the thing of it is, though, um, for this situation, and this person, even though we never dated, it was just a friendship. It made things complicated. I don't know why. Things made complicated. Complication is such a good. This next poem is called Moments. I wish I had a moment just to tell you how I feel. How your voice haunts me when I hear you call my name. Whenever I'm close my eyes. I see in my dreams, my heart skips a beat. The moment I see your face, my heart aches from your embrace. How can I let go of you when you're close to me? God grant me comfort, but my heart still dies whenever you're near, or someone speaks your name, and I want to hide. So I pray that God can give me the strength to stand to face my broken heart. And there's there's a lot of times when you have those moments where you really care about somebody, and then they end up going off on their own thing. But it's not. Somebody made a point a long time ago that what happens in somebody else's life is their business. It's no longer yours, and whatever happens in your life is no longer their business. So whether they move on from you or not doesn't matter. It's up to you to move on with your life. And that's the struggle that I, went through. And it's what was a part of this poem. So you have to understand, this is like over 20 something years ago. This next one's called Happiness. Such a scowl, such a rock hard face with no signs of happiness. To bring to the surface of what could have made me this way. Just a blank expression, could it be, have something to hide? I say to myself as I look at my reflection in the mirror. No signs of age, just a face still of sorrow. And I find myself wanting to hate the face in the mirror. Just watching a smile die and the laughter become silent, I want to cry because my pain, not knowing why, I misplaced my happiness. And those are always a problem. So you misplace your happiness because it's very easy to misplace it these days, especially these days. And I thought about this when I was looking at a picture of myself when I was a kid and seeing how happy I was in that situation, being back then compared to now. Life as an adult compared to being a kid is really a pain in the ass. So one last poem, I think. One last poem, and this is called Haunted. I am still haunted by the memory of you, because it seems like I die every time I'm near you. Every time I feel your touch, I am filled with the ghosts of the past. The lonesome spirit of a dying love, and nothing can take away the sadness. The haunting feeling I have for you, even though myself dying on the inside, all it hides is all the haunted torment behind the smile. Now, a lot of times, this poem has two different things. One, I think this is after Lisa. Not really sure. Some things are just, it's kind of like a combobulated mess because I really don't know where things are in that Shoebox because of what time those were with those poems. So I didn't really put a date on here to say, yeah, it's some things I know because of the title that was written. And the other thing is, a lot of times, yeah, we're haunted by the memory of somebody, whether it's a good reason or a bad reason, but we're haunted by that memory. Oh, so update. So the Artist Con was really fun. It was a lot of really encouraging, learning about different things, and seeing what I need to do, and helping myself to get past certain things as a writer, because for one, it's really really difficult at times, which is to sell poetry, and then other times it is easy. But it depends on where you go to find your audience. Being there, I found an audience, and found an audience who actually liked a particular book. It's just okay, cool. Sold some books, awesome. So I'm not going to complain about it. But anytime I do sell a book, it's freaking great, because or sell books or a book or whatever, it's freaking great because it means I found somebody who really wanted to give my art a chance to be able to be read, and that's no matter whoever buys my books. I mean, I enjoy it because that's it. It's somebody wanting to buy my book. So so I've just been trying to deal with different things in life, working. My hips, my legs have been kind of acting up on me, so it's been kind of hard getting around. And so it's a struggle when I'm at work. I come home, I am tired. So in between just wanting to sit in the bed and either go to bed, or, well, sometimes sitting is a chore because it makes it hurts too. It depends on when and where or what. Or after spending certain times doing certain things, I can barely move. So hope to hear from my doctor soon. I call on Monday. But anyway, those are the things that I'm dealing with. Also trying to write. I've started working on the Western story. I'm hoping, and many of you probably seen the post for it. I'm hoping to have that out by October. That means I am going to be digital. I am going to be working very hard to get this book out by then, which means writing it, getting it in front of beta readers, getting it to an editor, getting it to someplace where I can actually publish it, to where even self-published, because I want to do that, and being able to branch out into other things. I got to go back and rewrite the pirate book, and take it in a different direction and look at things. I already found it. I got an illustrator who is possibly going to be doing that for me. Hopefully things will be getting better soon with finances, so I'll be able to do the other things I need to do. There was a leak. Well, not a leak, but what we found, but a lot of us artists found out about, was that there was a thing that happened where their books were used for for help AI to learn. My books were not used in that, which, thank God. There are some people who are upset by that because, like, you didn't use my book. Why? Um, I look at it this way: people don't like poetry. They don't. I mean, certain people do, some people don't. But some people are like, especially, they're like, no, no, that's too highbrow for me. It's not highbrow. Highbrow um, is not really a lot of different things. If you're not into it, that's cool. So, and I get that. But if you listen to music, that's poetry set to music. So you really can't say anything about that you don't like or don't understand poetry. So, but anyway, I digress. So I am working on trying to get my books over to. I'm going to try and get them to go over to English Spark at some point. I got to get some ISBNs, so I can be able to do that. So I can be able to pull my ebooks off of there and put them on English Spark. So that way they will be available on bookshop.org. So everybody will be able to have access to that instead of going to Amazon. I'm trying to work towards getting my stuff off of Amazon to where I have ownership of those things with those ISBNs and everything. I have a lot of books that are published over there. I mean, I'm grateful that Amazon does have that opportunity for other people to be able to publish, but then there's a lot of other things that go into that just where it's like, no. So working and trying to undo things that happen that way. But I'm hoping that I can at some point. If not, then I just start working and going in a different direction with things. So probably my next poetry book will be released somewhere else other than Amazon. It may appear on Amazon, but it won't be through Amazon, if that makes any sense. But anyway, definitely check out the Spine Bookshop, Chronicles of a Bookshop podcast is over on Spotify or anywhere you can do it. Cast It Into the Fire podcast. Definitely go over there and follow them and listen for it out. Definitely go over there and encourage them to put out more content. Sarah Aikenhead, Sherry Aikenhead, and Bill Miller are wonderful, wonderful hosts when it comes to talking about Lord of the Rings, Redwall, Game of Thrones, and other different things related to those fantasy. Chronicles of a Bookshop by the Spine Bookshop is hosted by Lindsay Schultz. She is a wonderful, very enthusiastic, dynamic person who is fighting banned books in Rutherford County. The Spine Bookshop is a wonderful little place for authors, local authors, and she is looking for you if you're a local author or an author because she wants your book on her shelves. So definitely give her, reach out to her. You can find her. Her link is in the caption of this book, this video. My friend Jenna Jinx Portraits, and she does these wonderful pictures behind me. Definitely check her out. She does family portraits and fur baby photos. Definitely check out the Reiki sessions with Aria and Alberta. Check out the wonderful makeup artist Tracy, who has her Facebook page on here. My friend Dwight Kirk and his Solo Dolo Sports over on Facebook and YouTube. I'm just going to call it like that between the two of those. So, yes, it's been a long video. Sorry for that. No, I am not sorry. This is a long video. If you stick around, you want to watch it, watch it. And I'm glad you did if you got this far. So definitely keep a lookout for different things because I'm hoping I'm going to focus on working on more things to get a promo, to be able to put my book out there. If you signed up for my newsletter, I will be sending stuff out to you soon. If you haven't, put your email in this comments of this video. I will be definitely doing a lot of things. I'm going to be working, pressing harder to do this. Please show me some love that you really want this stuff, that you really want to see my poetry, that you really want to see anything that I am doing or how to do certain things. So please let me know. You have a good day. I will probably see you either Saturday or Sunday. Don't know. Things gotta see how that weekend comes up. But if not soon, I may do it sooner. But y'all take it easy and have a good day.